Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing on this muggy old Saturday morning? It is really, really, really warm in the UK today. We've had a couple of hot spells, but the sun's disappeared now and it's just left the most roasting humidity that you could ever imagine. I'm sat here sweating buckets. That's not what we're going to be talking about today. I mean, why would we be talking about me sweating buckets? No. As many of you know, this channel is about, it's about finding cheaper ways of looking good and being stylish, basically, I guess, at a push. One way of being extremely stylish at IMHO, in my opinion, is to smell as nice as possible and as uniquely as possible too, because I have noticed in Hereford especially that most of the men, and the women actually, all do smell identically. The women obviously don't smell like the men, or the men don't smell like the women, but all the women smell the same and all the men smell the same. Should we leave it at that? And I believe that to smell, to be stylish, you need to have an edge, really. So, but without spending an absolute fortune on that edge, how can we achieve this? Well, how we could achieve it is by things like the new dupes of fragrances which are out. This is the my all-time favourite dupe of Acqua de Parma's Colonia scent. Men and women love this scent. But today we're going to be testing it against, nearly dropped it then, the real thing. Sounds like something you want to find out more about. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Hairs are going up my nostrils as well, as per usual. Right guys, today's tutorial is going to be very, very straightforward. I'm just going to spray 2 or 3 sprays of the dupe onto the back of that hand, and I'm going to do identically the same with the real thing on the back of my right hand, and we will compare and contrast them. We will. Why not? The company Essenza claim that this lasts longer than the than this one, basically. But we'll soon see, won't we? And I'll do a wear test as well. This will be a long, not a long video, but a long shot video. So it'll be shot over most of today and part of tomorrow, possibly. I'll have to see. I've got a terrible headache at the minute, so I've had it for nearly 6 weeks. But I'm under the GP for it, so don't worry. But shall I just get some of this on? Yeah, I'll do that. Right. I've already got loads of it on my neck, but no, the hand doesn't smell of anything, so which is brilliant. So let's just put 2 spritz of that on. And whilst I'm trying to describe the scent to you guys, I'll tell you briefly about how much this cost. £25 for that huge big bottle, 120 mils. Call it £30 plus postage and including postage and packaging. Freudian slip there. But the first smell I can smell off the bat is definitely citronella. You know, the overriding scent or fragrance of mozzie repellent. So that quickly fades and segues into a beautiful mixture of bergamots, lavenders, very, very citrusy but floral at the same time. Undeniably fresh. And it's pretty strong as well. I mean, it's not as strong as something else, which I'll talk about in a different tutorial, but I have a dupe over here of the Pour Monsieur original 1955 version. Shall I show that to you very briefly? Confuse you all, shall I? This is a different company, which I'll be talking about very soon. This is called Jubilee Fragrances. And that's the, can you see what that says? Pour Monsieur. Camera's gone all weird. But without any further, this is the first time I've opened this. This was brought to me by a very, very dear friend of mine, David Bowie. Not the David Bowie. I think that David, I can't tell you David's real name because for obvious reasons, privacy, so on and so forth, but he goes by the name of David Bowie, spelled with 2 D's at the start of his name. He recently went to Amsterdam, and he just told me he bought me a little gift. And a few days later, I got a parcel through the post, and this was in there, along with some, I must try and get this right, 4711 wipes. 4711 is a cologne, a German cologne, which just smells absolutely stunningly beautiful, although it lasts for all of about 3 seconds on the skin. But he got me some wipes to keep in my car, which I do. So thank you so, but without any, I'm digressing massively here. So thank you so thank you so much to David Bowie for this beautiful bottle of Acqua de Parma. It's 50 ml. And that must have cost him nearly £100, bless him. But thank you, David. That means so much to me. So I'll get it open. It comes in this beautiful little glass bottle with a lovely black lid on it with Acqua de Parma. Parma written on the front. And the word Colonia scent, or just Colonia because that's the name of the scent. Acqua di Parma do about 25, 30 different versions of this one, including an oud, I believe. I may have just exaggerated massively there. I probably only do about 10 or 15. But anyway, without any further, I'm a bit nervous actually in case this one fails. But I have this one now, which is marvellous. But as it's 60, 70, 80 pounds a bottle, I can't really wear it with abandon like I've been wearing that one, can I? No. So, yeah. Can you see the little black spray pump thing on the top? Atomised is what they're known as. Mister, try and get it right. Okay, as I said, why am I shaking it? This is brand new, so just a couple of pumps. Ah, there we are. Okay. This one smells slightly different than the dupe. Of course it does, because if they sold identically smelling scents, then they'd probably get into loads of trouble. But this is a lot finer, a lot classier. There's none of that burst of citronella to start off with. The first scent I can smell is citrus with it's very, very similar to the other one after the citronella has gone. It's what I'm trying to say there. So they are pretty much identical. This one has a sherbety sort of, a very sweet powdery, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent though. Very, very classy, very me. Hang on. They smell identical now. They do. This one has a few more layers to it, if that makes sense. A little bit more sophistication to it, whereas this one still smells beautiful. It's just gorgeous, guys. This one has a very slightly bitter smell to it, almost like a back scent, or an under scent, or a base note, or something. I'm not too sure what the base notes of either. This one, the real one, smells absolutely stunning. It smells beautiful. There are so many layers to it. It's very, very sophisticated, very elegant, very masculine, yet at the same time very feminine. So men and women wear this constantly and swear by Acqua di Parma. Whereas this one, I still really, really like this one though. So what am I going to do, eh? Of course, I know exactly what I'm going to do, beautiful ones. I'll carry on using this one for work and for going to the shops, because believe it or not, I constantly wear aftershave even when I'm at home on my own. It's just something I've always done. I've trained myself to do that. And I wear this one for special occasions, all of those red carpet events I'm invited to. Never been invited to a single one in my entire life. But so, yeah, basically 25, 30 quid or 80, 90, 100 pounds for double the size of the first one I showed you. They don't smell identical, they don't. Although now they're both fading slightly, they are starting to smell more and more similar. They're coming together, I suppose you could say. But I can't see the point in spending out so much money. I can't physically afford £100, which was again why it was so kind of David Bowie to buy me such an incredible gift. So it's entirely up to you, beautiful ones. These dupes are amazing though. I mean, this Chanel one is just, it's just the most gorgeous smell. I can't wait to do my video on that. I just can't wait. But that's not for now. But sorry, that one was £25 too. Jubilee Fragrances. Jubilee, is it Jubilee Fragrances or Jubilee Scents? Hang on. Just give me a second, beautiful guys. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, it does. Yeah, jubileescents.co.uk. So I'll put that down there for you guys. And I'll also list everything which I've talked about in today's video in the description. None of these videos are sponsored. I've bought everything other than the bottle of Acqua di Parma original. I've bought all of these myself. I always do buy everything myself, simply because I don't believe in sponsorship or any of that nonsense, as well, you know. So you can rest assured the opinions I'm offering today are my own. I haven't been told to say anything by anyone. I don't like being told what to say anyway, and for any amount of money. So again, you can trust my opinion. But yeah, so the choice would be down to you guys, whether you want to spend 80, 90, £100 and then pay for the name, Acqua di Parma, or smell virtually, I'm not going to say 100% identically, because there is a very, very, very subtle difference between that one and that one. But as I said, as they're fading, they're smelling more and more and more identically. They really, really are. In fact, this one smells slightly more sweet shoppy. I can't think of another way to describe it. It's certainly far more elegant and sophisticated than the other one. Although if I was to walk past someone in the shop, in a shop or in the street that was, au fait with how Acqua di Parma Colonia scent smells, I would fool them, absolutely fool them wearing this one. So yeah, as I've said, this one will be kept for l'occasion de spécial, or special occasions, guys. So as I said, it's entirely up to you at the end of the day, but the information is I'm providing for you. So anyway, I better go, because I've got 1,001 things to do. I had to put the washing machine on hold to video this for you guys. I am literally that glamorous, as you well know. I'll bugger off now. You have a wonderful Saturday, have a beautiful Sunday, and hello, David, by the way, my friend. Thank you so much. I love you.